Okay, so chapter 191 of Shokugeki No Soma was a really great chapter. Also, I want to give a quick little announcement. I'm going to be trying something new. There won't be no video before the intro. I'm going to actually have the thumbnail before the intro this time around, so it has a little bit more meaning. But that's just me, and that's just something new. If it doesn't go well, if you don't like it, you can comment down below and ask me to return back to the old way, and I will return back to the old way. But without further ado, let's crack down to this review. So, chapter 191 of Shokugeki No Soma was really, really interesting and really, really epic. We get our first expellees from this exam as well. Right at the end of this chapter, we have June coming in because she was invited by Gin, and he wanted another Polar Star dorm member to witness this, and she slapped Akira, pretty much slapped him, because she admits that she's his parent. June is Akira's parent and everything, and without June he really loses his way, according to June. But June says she doesn't care about her seminar, she doesn't care about her samples, she doesn't care about her research anymore. She just wants Akira to enjoy cooking and make friends and have friendships with his own age. So she wants him to have a grown friendship with Soma, Kurakiba, and all the other members of the Polar Star Dorm, minus the 3 that just left, because I'll talk about that later on when I get to that section of the review, but I'll talk about that later on. But she just wants them, and she also says that we're now homeless. Yeah, that's nothing to that. And then Soma then announces that, why don't you come to stay at the Polar Star Dorm? Fumio, I'll make sure Fumio accepts it. She most likely will accept Akira to stay at the Polar Star Dorm along with June there as well, so she most likely will accept it because June is a former Polar Star Dorm resident, so it'll be an easy yes for June to stay at the Polar Star Dorm, and there's a kitchen that they can continue using for their cooking skills and hardening, because Soma wants somebody to cook with and harden his skills with. And Akira admits that he has been revived. After he tastes Soma's dish, he's stripped, and he also announced that he did bring back everything that he was missing when he was doing his dish, and he felt everything that was in Soma's dish, the perseverance, the passion, everything like that was he felt in Soma's dish that he completely lost when he made his dish. So this really does bring up to a point now that he's offered this, that Gin now mentions that Central's going to really put hard on resources that now at the Polar Star Dorm. So it shows that 3 members of the rebels have now been expelled. This is the announcement, but this also has made going to probably do something big with Erina as well. But this chapter was phenomenal, and I want to talk a little bit more now about the people that were expelled within this chapter that lost in their matches, while Akira lost against Soma's, and Soma's actually now progressing to the 4th exam. Azami might not like that one of the rebels has proceeded, but maybe there's more than one rebel that actually proceeded, because we have a strong feeling that Kurakiba and Alice actually might end up proceeding. We also got the chance of Megumi and the blonde-haired Aldini brother. I keep on forgetting his name also winning, because you know how Rindo is. She might want to do the exam and stuff, and she might not, and who knows, Shun might give them a hand on trying to win past Rindo as well. So we got that as well, because then again, I will always mention this, I still think Rindo is a double agent, and even though she's might just allow them to slip by and not bother with the exam and let them pass automatically, that might be the case, but we don't actually know. She might need to keep on that facade, and actually having to do this exam as well, just to keep Azami quiet, to make sure he doesn't realise that she's actually working for Jorichiro and Gin and everybody that is against the way that Azami is doing things now with Tutsuki. So let's crack down now onto the 3 people that lost their exams. We have Ikumi, the meat specialist in the series that Soma won against first time when we first was introduced, when he was trying to help save the Don RS, and she lost against Soma, and she has now been expelled because she lost her exam against Momo, while Hisako lost to somebody else. I can't remember. I think he was introduced sometime beforehand, but he has a mohawk, but I can't remember. Or he's one of the new characters that we don't know. He's one of the new Elite 10 members. And then we've got another new one with glasses that didn't look like Izan, but seems like to be another person that wears glasses. It could have been, who is it? It could have been Tsukasa, but I don't remember Tsukasa wearing glasses. But I think Tsukasa had a hand in dealing with it. But we have those. Now this is the thing, because now Hisako has been expelled from Tutsuki due to these exams. She is now full on expelled because she was a rebel and she's now expelled, and she had the same similar exam like Soma did, facing one of the Elite 10 members. Now Hisako, once Erina has learned of Hisako's expulsion, she either A is going to now fear that she's going to end up being re-grasped into the fear of her father, or 2, she's going to with her passion of cooking rekindled and now fighting against her father, she's going to announce full on to her father that she is the leader of the rebels, and that she does not want to be treated any differently. If he wants and saying that I don't care if you're my father, treat me as just like any other rebel. If you don't treat me like any other rebel, then something's going to go down. She might end up leaving Tutsuki herself and everything, because I know Azami might not want that to happen, but there's those kind of possibilities where she's going to end up now announcing that don't treat me like every other normal student. I ain't a rebel. I am a rebel. I'm against your ways, father, and everything. So if you want to make me understand your ways more, treat me like a rebel, treat me like everybody else that you hate, that are rebelling against you, and let me take the same exams then my friends are taking, that are the rebels. And if Azami Azami will most likely accept those terms, and Erina will then be joining with the rest of the rebels, because Erina will probably learn that Hisako has been expelled, and will probably get full on fighting against everybody else, and she will be pissed now that Hisako left her. One of her closest friends, her assistant no less, her best friend shall we say, and it probably is going to be this type of way of thinking that he's going to end up, he's happy that Hisako's now gone, Erina's going to lose, but that's not probably the case. Erina has now made more friendships, more closer bonds with the members of the Polar Star Dorm, so that now that Soma's still in, she has still got that nice tight grip of faith and hope. But yeah, so like I was mentioning, because Erina will learn that Hisako has been expelled, I think that'll be the first thing when she sees Hisako with her bags leaving the grounds. Erina will learn that she lost and is going to be expelled and leaving, and that's where she's going to either snap and go full on rebellious against her father now to get Hisako back into Tutsuki, or use him to get Hisako back in and not get expelled, or something. But I have a strong feeling that Erina's going to announce that she is against her father ways. She's going to say it straight up right there, because he's most likely watching over everything, all of the exams she's been doing. He's probably actually somewhere watching them on a video, via a camera, on a screen somewhere, and she will look at one of the cameras and announced that she's a rebel. She's the leader of the rebels. rebels. She's the leader of the rebels. She helped the rebels get to this point. She's been helping them every single time and every single way with lectures and everything. And if you're going to continue treating me like a normal class, then don't. I'm not your daughter anymore, Azami. You're not my father. I'm a rebel. I am now fighting with the Polar Star Dawn members. I'm fighting with Yukihiro Soma to take you out and everything. And if you don't like that, then tough. You've lost the God's Tongue, and the God's Tongue is being used against you. But there's a lot of theories can go around of what's going to happen now that Sako's expelled. The other Aldini brother was expelled as well. The chubby one that also goes skinny at certain stages is also being expelled. So his brother's going to be pissed off about that. And Ikumi, we don't know who's going to be really shocked about Ikumi because we don't actually know what's going to happen with her, because she has fully accepted she lost against Elite 10 member. The only one so far we know that defeated Elite 10 member is Soma. Soma defeated Akira, that was the 9th seat. He is now progressing to the 4th exam. So who out of the other rebels are going to proceed and continue on to the 4th exam, because we know 3 members have it. But other than that, this was a great chapter, and I mean a great chapter of Shokugeki no Soma. Again, I cannot wait for chapter 192 to hit next week, but this was yet again a great chapter, yet again with everything there to show us. It was just a great chapter. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this chapter like always, and everything. And like before, you can check out my Facebook and Twitter down in the links just below, and also you can check out my previous 2 videos as well right at the end here. And if you want to keep up to date with me and everything, just subscribe to my YouTube channel as well and everything. So I'll see you next time. I've been your host Kai from Otaku Corner, a member of the 00 Club, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.